Back at it with another live stream. You see the title already? Omar Figueroa will not be fighting Adrien Broner on the 21st of April, but rather instead of Omar Figueroa, it'll be Jessie Vargas, Las Vegas native. You know what I mean? Where's this fight gonna be? It's gonna be in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. And Adrien Broner, 33 wins, 3 losses. He'll be facing Jessie Vargas. I think Jessie Vargas has 2 losses. He definitely has 2 losses. Should have more really on his resume. I think he's about 28-2. You know what I mean? Now you see, the man Figueroa was supposed to fight Adrien Broner, but Adrien Broner caught a case like last month. You know what I mean? The man caught a case for allegedly groping a woman at a mall in Atlanta, excuse me, and the man Omar Figueroa was arrested for DUI, you know what I'm saying? I believe probably in Texas, you know what I mean? Now, neither of those incidents would have stopped the fight from going on, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately for Omar Figueroa, he's injured his rotator cuff and he had to pull out of the fight last week, which basically left the man, Adrien Broner, with no opponent. But now we do know he'll be fighting Jessie Vargas, you know what I'm saying? And that's a good fight. Both were good fights, Broner versus Figueroa or Broner versus Jessie Vargas. Great fights in my opinion, you know what I mean? For guys, especially a guy like Broner, actually, who's coming off a loss, because Jessie Vargas ain't coming off a loss, and neither was Omar Figueroa, you know what I mean? But I believe this fight is going to be, from the article I read, it's going to be at a catch weight of 144 pounds, you know what I mean? Because as we already know, you know, the man, Jessie Vargas, and I was actually there live in the building for that when he fought Saddam Ali at the DC Armory. That night he became a welterweight champion, WBO welterweight champion, and I think he lost his title on his first title defense when he fought Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? The man got a Manny Pacquiao shot. I'm sure he was happy about that, but Manny Pacquiao gave him the business. You know what I mean? That fight was easy work for Pacquiao. Some of us thought Pacquiao hadn't lost a step, but then Pacquiao gets in the ring with Jeff Horn, and he obviously he got old in one night in that fight. You know what I mean? You check it, you know, that fight, you know what I'm saying? That fight is basically, would even a guy like Jessie Vargas be able to beat Jeff Horn the way Jeff Horn handled his fight with Pacquiao, as opposed to the way Jessie Vargas handled his with Pacquiao, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, these two guys have both been champions at 147, both been champions at 140. Even though the man Jessie Vargas, that was a controversial win when he beat that Ali Kabirdev kid, you know what I mean? I even had that Ali Kabirdev kid winning the fight, you know what I'm saying? And that fight was for the regular WBO 140-pound title. So, you know, some might call it a world title, and like how they be calling Badou Jack a two-division champion. You know, well, last I checked, you know, there was already a real champion at WBA at the time, even when Badu Jack had the belt, you know what I mean? Andre Ward was a champion at 175, you know, and I'm not too much into those regular stuff that the WBA has, you know what I mean? I think it's just a marketing ploy to get more sanctioning fees, money from these fighters. That's why I never even really considered a guy like Danny Jacobs a world champion when he did hold a regular WBA regular world title, you know what I mean? But Omar Figueroa was out. Jessie Vargas is in. It's gonna be a good fight, you know. Adrien Broner draws a lot of fans when it comes to fighting fighters from the Mexican American or Mexican heritage. And well, he's got himself another one here. So I'll be paying attention and I'll be tuning into that fight in April 21st. Be Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments, and I'm gone. One.